All right, I have to stop trading with the simulator, man. It is really, really interfering with my real money trading. In this video, I'm going to show you what happened yesterday and today in one video, okay? Because yesterday was my biggest loss ever, and today was my biggest win ever. And I finally made back all the money in the demo account that I lost, and my goal has been accomplished, and I think I'm done trading. I think I'm done trading with the demo account. All right, so check out what happened. There's a long version and a short version. The short version is I lost $4,800 yesterday trying to short that humongous run up. And then I had to hold some overnight because I was very positive that it was going to have a correction today. I just ran out of time yesterday, and sure enough, it corrected, and we made back everything we lost yesterday and some, and my goal was accomplished with making back the losses in that simulator. So that's the short version. If you want to check out the long version, then enjoy the rest of this video. Peace. Okay, we had some good news on the CPI today, and the market skyrocketed. But I'm looking at the day chart over here, and from what I'm seeing, price is getting up into an area where we have some massive reversal areas going on. Let's check it out together here. Real close. All right, here's today. The last time it reversed was right there where we're at today. Now look at to the left, all these different pintails. I mean, we're talking about 178 point reversal on this red 500 point candle right here. Let me see if I can get closer to show you. And so I'm not saying I'm not going to trade. I'm not saying don't trade. I'm just saying we got to be careful. Price is right here, right now, at this point, on the left, on the right side. It's almost time for the opening bell. And then we got this pintail right here on this 500 plus point candle to the downside. The pintail is 178 points. So it was bullish and reversed 178 point pintail. And then look at all these pintails here. Now, yes, we know that it can go right up over the top of it. Absolutely could. But it would not be prudent to at least be cautious or aware of that. Okay, aware of that. So right here is the day chart. It's already putting in a little bit of a pintail reversal. I'm not going to say it's reversing. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just saying I'm watching carefully. All right, because it could collapse and come down and go all the way back down. Of course, it's bullish. The the bias is bullish. The dispensation is my disposition is bullish. I'm going to go bullish, but I'm also going to be very aware of the potential reversals on this. So let's see what happens today. Okay, I'm going to do what I normally do here, and that's just to get my feet wet with the demo account. I'm going in with 1 micro, and the idea is that if my trade goes against me in the demo account, that's fine. We will look to get in with the Apex accounts and then my real money accounts as price drops down into a better area, and hopefully we can catch something a little bit lower here. It's pretty volatile. I mean, I was almost going to add right there on that breakout, and then it came back down on my real money accounts or the Apex accounts, and it's really chopping around. I think I should jump in it here and not be scared and just get 1 micro, and let's do this. All right, I'm going to take my chance here. We're going to buy 1 micro here on the Apex account, and with the plan of adding down if it comes into support. If it pops up real quick, we'll take whatever profit we can get on it.
Order submitted.
And it may just be choppy since it's already had a big move up. Okay, I'm expecting it to be choppy, so as soon as it just popped up with that pintail, I took my profits. We're up about 12 bucks on this thing. I'm going to try to just, take tiny little base hits like that, and that's typically what my strategy is. And it's not always the best strategy, but it's a safer strategy. And see, now it's already below where I entered in, so I'd be red. It could keep chopping around like this. I'm looking for it to come back down and test or sweep some liquidity down here maybe, and then bounce right back up, and hopefully it'll stay choppy and sideways, because then I can keep playing the range, hopefully. A very important line that I just added to my charts is this dashed line right here, which is essentially that place where it reversed sharply on the day chart. You can look at the day chart right here. You can see where it reversed sharply right here. And it's all these pintails right here that slowly made lower highs right at that yellow line. You could see all those pintails right there. And that's where we're falling back under. So I'm going to be very cautious about that. I'd be very interested in going long if it comes down a little bit more or a lot more even, but I just have to be very cautious on this. And see, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. It came down and swept these levels and it went right back up. I should have bought right there on that dip and sold when it came up to the moving averages for the quick pop. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to be looking to see if it does the same thing down at this pivot level down here. If it does, I have to buy, or at least try down here at this level as well. So let's see what happens. Okay, I'm taking a chance here. It came down and I'm looking to scalp out some of this right here. Hopefully it'll come up a little,
submitted.
Get me out of some of this right here.
Order filled.
Okay, we took a little scalp on that Apex trade right here. As soon as it came down into this range down here, we bought and we just scalped on the pop. And I'm looking to do this over and over and over today. So we're up $27 now. Let's see what we can keep doing here. Now with the strategy we have, it's already back down to where I bought in on this thing. And so the idea is to take small profits, boom, 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 keep adding and building the profits up. And don't try to stay in it very long because it just doesn't look like it's going to make a big run and trend up. Now, and another thing we need to be careful with is once price starts dropping below the 20 EMA on the 10,000 tick chart and starts to cross both the moving averages on the 5,000 tick chart, I start to be very, very cautious. I'm looking for big, giant, fast moves down, and then I can pick an area like this right here happened so quickly, really quickly, and then I trusted that if it kept going, I could add another contract, lower my average price, and then when it bounced, boom, scalp into profit. That's kind of the strategy when price is moving fast. And price is moving choppy as well. So we're looking to buy low and sell high on tiny little base hit profit. So now it's coming back down to the area that I was really looking for right here, this little liquidity sweep right here, which would be a good little time to just try to...
Order submitted. Order filled.
I'm going to try one right here. Now, if it keeps going, I will be able to figure out how to scalp my way
order submitted
to a lower average price, hopefully. And I'm not gonna add a whole bunch here because you don't know how far down that thing's gonna go. This thing could just keep right on dropping, right? So we got to be very, very careful here. And all it's got to do is get back up to my average price here for another quick scalp profit. We don't have any drawdown on the Apex account. Even though the unrealized drawdown is real, we haven't closed anything to affect the $2,500 drawdown on the 50K account. So we're still good on that as long as we don't close anything. That's why we can't keep adding yet to the position, because if we add and close below average price, it will affect the $2,500 drawdown. So I'm just curious to see how far down is this going to go, and let's see about when we'll be able to add to this position. And now you can see on the day chart what's taking place. If it goes all the way down to the previous day's high and starts to turn red, that's going to and pushes down into this way. Like we said before, we've had some massive reversal days in this same exact area. Right, so it could be a devastating drop. It could be a intense challenge. Usually, I can make my way with those kind of things with the demo account, but on the Apex account, it's very, very tricky because the drawdown is very, very real and can really hurt you. So that's a terrible reversal candle. It looks like it wants to go down more, but what I'm trying to do right now is just. And it's probably fear-based. Just get out of this trade for a little tiny profit because it does seem like it wants to go down a little bit more. So if I can get a profit on this trade, let it go down more, then I'll be at a better position. But it's just got to get over that 20 EMA on the 2000 tick chart and get me for a little bit of a profit here. And then I can get out of this trade for a win without affecting the $2,500 drawdown limit. by all sensible reasons, it should stay bullish today. But that does not mean necessarily news won't come out, some shocking events, and the algorithms just simply want to push it to pivot levels to sweep liquidity and before going back up. So the market is so unpredictable at times. I'm just trying to get out of this trade for small win, but I think that's just because I'm scared and I need to get over the fear. It looks like it wants to push back up and I need to let it give it some room so I can have a much better profit than just barely breaking even. It is early enough to work this trade out.
Order filled.
Okay, we got out for a small profit. It did come up and get me. And this is something I need to work on. I'm not saying at all that I'm very good at trading. I'm just saying that because it went down and continued to go down, that's what spooked me. And, like I said, if it continues to go down from here, I will get back in. But my problem is I probably missed a really good run to the upside because I got out too early. But because of the day chart, it's fallen below these levels. Here's the line for the previous day's high. Now, if it gets below the previous day's high, we're really going to be very, very cautious. That's the only thing. If it drops lower than where it was, this is my demo account, by the way. The one up here is my Apex account. If it drops below this white line, that's going to be dropping below the previous day's low. Not only dropping below this yellow dash line, which is an intense area that fall. That we're going to really be skeptical about going long on it. Really. Yes, I know. I need to hold longer. There's no doubt about that. Something I definitely need to work on. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm closing everything down, including my demo. That way I can, this yellow line is very important. This yellow dash line is very important. That's where the market had, reversed and has trouble staying over on the day chart. And so you can see right here on this 10,000 tick chart, I think it's going to go sideways. If it breaks out, it's going to go without me. That's fine. But I'm looking to buy lower and stay in this range. That's what I'm really trying to do. And even with my demo account, I closed right here. We're up about $33. It's not much. But, I'll get back in if it comes back down. So after those few good trades that worked to the long side, I tried to go short right here because of all that resistance. All right. And it did nothing but go up, 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 and up for my biggest loss in the demo account. All right. I'm going to show you the trades in my demo account for the last couple of days. We don't trade like this in the Apex accounts. And I've got to really, really transition into more realistic trading because it's been a very volatile roller coaster ride. As you can see, on the simulator, we made $5,800 today, but yesterday we lost $4,000. Okay, so I'm finally over the $50,000 mark in that simulator account. On the left side, you can see 51,200. Right, so what happened was I had got that down to $4,300, and I wanted to make it all back to $50,000, and now we finally did it. I went really heavy yesterday and was swung for the ropes, and it backfired on me, and I lost $4,000. You can see right here, I lost $4,000. But today, we made back $5,800, and I was trading 100 micros and scalping 25 at a time in this just to kind of get a feel for larger sizes, and it went wrong yesterday, and that's why I ended up so bad. Held overnight, and then I scalped today, and then we worked it all out. It's crazy because I won't be trading like that in real time. Here you can see the calendar for the demo account. Yesterday was the red day. Well, it looks like I lost 5,000 according to this. I don't know why there's a difference, but and then we made more back today, which you can see the P&L graph right here is unbelievable. What a dip down and then right back up over the top for even all-time highs again in that account. Now, we've been having slow and steady progress. And with the demo account, though, it's so easy to trade with a play video game mentality. It's not real. I'm trying my hardest to get away from all that. If you've been following me in my 50K Apex account, you'll see it's just slow and steady, small base hit wins and profits. I'm not swinging for the fences, and I'm not doing too high risk trades in that at all. So, basically what happened yesterday is I did not expect it to go up over the highs of this area yesterday, because on the day chart, it was looking really, really bearish. Lots of pintails, lots of resistance. And when it finally went over all those pintails and resistance, I was in a short, and I kept adding too early, too early. If I would have waited like I planned, this would have never happened. But I kept adding too much. I said, surely it's going to have a pullback now. And it really never had a pullback, not enough. And so I figured today was the day. If it fell below the previous day's high and our previous day's high, like it did over here, that I'd be all right. And I did, and it did just fine. And we finally scored. But it was too risky. I won't be trading like that with real money. There's no way I could risk that kind of risk on real money accounts. So now that I've made it to the $50,000 mark back into this simulator, I have no reason really to trade with the simulator. And now it's time to focus on the Apex accounts and my real money accounts. I'm just nervous about it, because if I don't get a grip on this wild, risky trading style that I have, it's going to hurt with the real money stuff. Now, the Apex is an evaluation, but I plan on using that to get payouts. So I treat it like real money. I treat the Apex 50K challenge like real money. And then I have my two small real money futures accounts with only like a couple thousand in them, and that's not very much. If I have a bad day, I could wipe out those little accounts real fast. So that's what happened with the demo account. We're finally done making the money back. We were down 43,000. Now we're back up to 51,000, over the 50,000 mark that it starts with. And I'm going to start putting my focus on trading realistically with a real money mindset. So I hope you guys understand what we're doing here, and we'll see you on the next video, Lord willing. Peace.